Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. Happy Friday to you. Hey, we're back for another auction. And oh my goodness, it's Saturday. We've been doing so many Friday auctions in a row. I guess it is Saturday. I wonder why we feel so relaxed tonight, Mrs. T. And by the way, I'm joined on my left by Mrs. T. You hear all that silence?
Hello, everyone. Hello.
I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is Mrs. T has lost her voice and can't speak. The good news is Mrs. T has lost her voice and cannot yell at me. So that is good news and bad news. But either way, she's here and she'll be communicating with you on the chat and in the comments. And here we go. And TuliTuli is also here. The best moderator in all of YouTube. She is joined, and we are joined by Jeff Tuli, Tiger Thomas, and Jay Swartwood, and Timbo White. Hi, Timbo. And let's see, Henry Hicks, Mr. Fractional, My Silver Journey, Tony McCausland. Stacker Man's Rabbit Hole, David's Doubloons Man. We've got a whole all-star cast here. My Silver Journey, and Rick K is here. Rick might even be doing a little bit of moderating and helping out here and there, especially if Tuli is busy with an auction and jumping in and bidding. We'll definitely have Rick helping out with that. The Fall Guy is here. TJF. Ben is here. Ben and Simple Hillbilly. My Silver Journey. David, the TJF. Hey, Tiger's here. He says, kick him for that, Mrs. T. Tiger always causing trouble, man. Chev Properties. Crafty Stacker's back. Hi, Crafty. And TuliTuli. Rick reached out to me this week and he said, hey, if TuliTuli is in an auction and like participating and you need a moderator, I will be happy to help with that. So that's what we'll do. If that works for you, Tuli, unless you want to bid and mod at the same time, it's totally up to you. You are in control, TuliTuli. It's Rick, you devil. I think he's trying to be helpful, TuliTuli. Oh man, this is gonna be a spicy one. I can tell. Poor Rick got called a devil already. Oh man, yeah. No, Rick K says he won't interfere. He just trying to be helpful, and we'll see how that goes. And Tuli's laughing. All right, guys. Tradition around here is I always start with kind of the ground rules, and look at that. I put it in the right order. TheSilverStacker, and there we go. And before I even go over this, take a look what you see up there. Look at the cartwheel coming around on that Libertad off the top. Man, see that thing just spin around a couple of times? That's what you call the cartwheel action. That came straight out of a tube, and I was lucky enough to pick that up. All right, auction instructions. You don't need to be a member. That's always a popular question. And no, you just show up. Be one of the 30-something people that are here now and comment and make your bid and go from there. And over the week after week after week that we've done this, we've been trusting that people would participate and then pay afterwards. And for the most part, people have done that. Shipping is 5 smackers unless you are a channel member at level 2, 3, or 4. In that case, shipping is free, and it actually kind of makes financial sense, particularly if you plan on participating in like 2 auctions a month or so, or maybe every payday, every couple of weeks or whatever. Works out better if you're a member, and we appreciate you becoming a member to support our efforts. Please keep track of what you purchase. So now would be a great time to pull out a notepad and a pen or a pencil and keep track of what you purchase. Whoops. And then pay for your purchase after the auction. It's always best if you just pay tonight and get it over and done with. That way, as Mrs. T and I come home from church tomorrow. We pack real quick before the Super Bowl. We'll all be all good and good to go. Won't have any loose ends to tie up like Monday and Tuesday. I'll put that effort towards making videos for you guys to enjoy. Let the moderators moderate. That's TuliTuli. She is the lady in charge. Be courteous. No bad language. This is not one of those type of channels where we razz each other and get personal and get ugly. Everybody seems to be really, really nice. And that's kind of what we've developed over the last, few years on the channel. Bid increments. Take a look on your screen there. As you can see on the left-hand side, anything under $100 is a minimum of a $1 bid increment. And anything over $100, then the minimum bid is $5. It could be a $6 bid. It could be an $8 bid, what have you. But the minimum is $5 once it hits that $100 threshold, which I hope it does this evening. And especially you guys who are CashApp and Venmo, you should see it scrolling down there below. PayPal is by far our preferred method of payment. And but if you must use Venmo or CashApp, we'll accept those as well. Just make sure I get your address somehow, either messaging me in those apps or better yet, just emailing me. And that goes for the wins and the gauze. And last but not least, thank you for your support. We truly do appreciate you supporting the craziness that is the channel. TheSilverStacker, me traveling all over God's green earth to bring you good videos and interesting things to enjoy. All right, that was a mouthful. Now it's time to give away some silver. So you guys, let's see, no Monopoly money, but my grandpa used to raise pigeons. Let's see here. Tiger, always causing trouble. Let's see, here we go. We've got some 90% aka junk silver to give away. That'll be top 3 answers here. And what was this question? Oh, by the way, I start every GAW with a commercial. If you haven't done so already, not only subscribe, but make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you get a heads up whenever I make a new video. That's the commercial. Here is the question. Get ready, get your keyboards ready. Here is the question. In the Sherry video, what city department did the crooks claim to be from? Sherry and I were talking. I told her a story last week about these crooks that came over and they posed as somebody from a particular department, and it was the water department. And let's see, I see the answers scrolling in quickly. And someone else said hit the like. Thank you. Who was Rick K. Thank you, Rick. Let's see. Hit the like and subscribe, says TuliTuli. Knox Dax was the first one with H2O, water. And then Matthew Crustlife is on the board with a junk silver dime. And then Nick M with the correct answer as well. The water department. So got to watch out for those guys. They prey on the elderly, and it's just not right. But that's the world we live in. And Sherry kind of went off on that a little bit. Congratulations, guys. Speaking of water, I better take a sip of water. I've been doing a lot of talking. And let me show you this piece I got. This is kind of old school. Some of you are familiar. And by the way, this is going to be a buck and go. Some of you are familiar with this Silver Shield. Silver Shield is an artist that does basically commentary. And this is one of his old school ones. This one's from 2013. Listen to all, follow none, and to collectivist problems. So it's kind of political in nature, but this one is talking about consumerism. Santa Claus is a skeleton here, a little bit morbid, and it says slave card is the credit card he's using. Buck and go on that little guy. An early Silver Shield, the OG Silver Shield back from 2013. How many of you were stacking back in 2013 or collecting or doing silver pours, anything like that? Matthew is at $6. And this is how it works. The bids go up, and then I count down, and whoever's in the lead, and when I hit sold, is the winner. Oh, that water. And let's see. TJF, TuliTuli says, me, you were all of the above, TuliTuli, stacking. Silver pour is more of a newer phenomena, isn't it? Tuli is at $28. Six pack is at $29. And let's see, Rick K, my first gold purchase was 1990. I was hitting coin shops around that time and looking for interesting things. I was definitely socking away. I was like one of the millions and millions of people who sock away and have been since 1986, American Silver Eagles. And that's what I've been doing, and then kind of ramped it up over the years, and my numismatics really kind of took off. All right, here we go. And so did the stacking. We're looking at Tuli at 30 going one time, and hey, over 40 people here. Tuli at 30 going two times. Six pack says I'm out to Tuli, going once, going twice, and sold to TuliTuli, adding. And if I remember correct, TuliTuli, you have another one of these silver shields that I auctioned a while back, and add to your collection. All right, another auction here. Scottsdale Mint, pretty in a nice little case here. Look at that, and there you go. Look at that, pretty. Look at that. I could just kind of stare at that. Scottsdale Mint, everybody knows Scottsdale means high quality. I don't know, start me off at $25, and we'll just kind of start from there. 25 to start on the Scottsdale Mint bar. And Indiana in person is here. Hi, Indiana in person. The Vortex bars are awesome. Yeah, that effect is really pretty. Just kind of move it around, and I think I should have kept that one in my guardhouse box, or placed it in my guardhouse box, but I threw it out there, and there it is. We're looking at six pack at $30. Six pack. Henry Hicks is at 31 on the Scottsdale. This is Primo Silver. This is nicer than your average generic round, or excuse me, bar. That is for darn sure. And here we go. We're looking at Henry at 31 going one time. High quality to melt. Oh, Tiger, there you go again. Six packs at 35 on the Scottsdale. Some of the stuff that I'm going to offer you guys tonight is normal stuff, the Libertads, the vintage round, stuff like that. Other stuff is going to be Primo Silver. It's going to be some numismatics tonight. Going to dabble with that a little bit more than usual, and some really nice pours that I think you guys will really enjoy. Six pack is going one time, going two times. Six pack 110 is going once, going twice, and sold. Nice one, six pack. That will be a nice addition to your stack collection. All right, Mrs. T, what do we have next? All right, we're doing something a little bit different here. I have a whole little stack of NQ's Indians, and we're going to do something a little different. Now, these little guys are very pretty. And Tiger Stacker, big coincidence, but he just made a video on fractional silver and the importance of having the fractional silver in your stack. This one has that famous NQ's Indian and the eagle on the back. I'm going to do something kind of crazy here. I am going to, Mrs. T, if I can see that notebook there, I am going to say limit of 4, and Mrs. T is going to be ready with her notebook, and we're going to do limit of 4, $4 each. $4 each. You got it, Tiger. $4 only on these little guys. Limit of 4. I don't want just like one person to take all 20. But these are 1/10 ounces. And these are nice. These are what you call like prepper silver. 2, 3, 4. So let's see. TJF says bin 4. And Matthew says bin 1. And then Henry says bin 4. I challenge you to find these at a lower price anywhere else. Good luck with that. Yep, Henry, bin 4. There you go. And let me take a sip of water, see if any others roll in, or else we'll move them to the side. And that's my little introductory offer for to kind of get everything spurred. Nick M says bin 1. Nick M takes 1. 6-pack takes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6-pack takes 4. And the pile is dwindling. So now's your chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 left. Fall Guy says bin 4. And 2 little guys left. Anybody wants them? There's 2 left. And we'll move on to the next auction item. And let's see. And by the way, congratulations. Oh, Nick M. Well, before Nick M, I see Fall Guy 4. Did we get Fall Guy?
Yes.
Crafty Stacker, bin 2. All right, Crafty's in. Sorry, Nick, you were right after Crafty. And those are gone. And thank you, Mrs. T. We're going to go on to, all right. We're going to go from a 1/10 ounce to a full ounce. And here we go. You guys know I'm known for busting out the Engelhards. There you go. You got the big E. You got the E with the MC. Here's one in the old school plastic. Another E with the MC. Buyer's choice. This one, old school plastic again. And so, let's see. What are we going to do with these? I say, oh, I don't know. Let's see. What are you showing me, SSD? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let's just start them off at $25 and see where they go. 25 and see where they go. Old school. There's 5 there. Whoever wins, whatever price it lands on, can take 1 or 2. Can tell me which one you want, left or right, or what have you, or just take all 5. Well, I would imagine it depends on the price and how much of a old school vintage silver stacker you are. Matthews at 32. And yeah, these are probably 40 something dollar bars, I would imagine. 38, $40 bars. Matthews at 32. Pete the Pilot's here. Hey, Pete. 33. A lot of times I'll go into a coin shop. You'll see these for like 45. Then you kind of talk them down to 42 or 43 or something like that. Let's see. Right now, it looks like Pete the Pilot is in the lead at $33 a bar. Ooh, that's a good price. 33, Pete. At that price, you'd be wise to take them all if that's where it lands. And TuliTuli. Hard Chronic. Hard Chronic is at 34. And we have over 50 people here. Welcome, everybody, if you're just joining us. Hard Chronic is at 34. And going one time. And won a roulette at Blue Chip. Oh, no kidding. Over at the Blue Chip, eh?
Wow.
Jay Swartwood is at 35.
Lucky.
Yeah, nice. That's a nice place, too.
Yeah.
I like that. Jay Swartwood is at 35. We'll start the countdown for Jay. Heck yeah. Black 22 is my number, Matthew. That's my number. Jay at 35. That's a good price, Jay. Going 2 times. Going once. Going twice. Woo! 35. And sold. All right, we got to start diversifying these auctions, Indiana says. And oh, sorry, John. A, you're late, and B, we don't do fractional bids, as you could see here on the left-hand side. Anything under $100, it's a $1 bid increment. I want more weird stuff. Oh, you'll see some weird stuff today. That's for sure. And 2 shiny ones, please. Let's see. Oh, that one's super shiny. And this one's super shiny. I'll give you a variety. One with just the big E and the other one with the E and the MC. And congratulations. And I thought somebody was right behind. Right behind. So that was Jay takes those 2. And then Hard is next. So Mr. Hard, would you like any of those bars that are left over? Jay left you 3 to choose from. Hard Chronic, would you like any of those? Let's just call them Chronic. Mr. Chronic, would you like any of these 3? Left, right, or middle? You just let us know at that same price. And then after that, it's Pete. Pete the Pilot was right in there, I think at like 33 or something like that. So pretty close. Mr. Chronic, it's on you. Let us know as I take another sip of H2O. And I've got something really pretty high end to show you in just a moment. What does Chronic say? Anything? All right. Well, if we haven't heard from Chronic, who else? Oh, Pete. Pete, would you like 1, 2, or 3? Let us know as we wait for Chronic, and let us know ahead of time. Fair warning to Chronic. Pete, just let us know. $35 is the price.
You said the left in the middle, please.
Okay, the left in the middle. You got it. Thank you, Mr. Chronic. That leaves Pete. Pete, just let us know if you would like this guy. Whoop, right here, scratch and dent. There you go.
Special.
All right, we'll put that over there and wait for Pete. Oh, I got to zoom out for this next one. All right, Pete says, I'll take the one that's left in the middle. That's a good price. At that price, why not? All right, guys. The next thing I'm going to do is, I think we're going to do this. All right, first of all, let me show you.
Sounds like you have to talk yourself into
I'm kind of debating. I mean, these are nice. These are really, really nice. This is high-end, pretty silver. This is Una and the Lion. What mint? The Royal Mint. Look at that. Wow. Almost do a face reveal here. These are pretty. And what we're going to do is this. We are going to do a bin, but before we do the bin, let me show you what these have been going for. Put that right there. One more quick look. I mean, these are very pretty. And I looked it up on eBay today, and I wasn't looking at like what they're auctioning for right now. But the sold, whenever you look on eBay, you always want to see what did something actually sell for. And these are like 65, 65, 63. I think the other one below it was like 62 or something like that. So these are over $60 bars if you're going to buy them on eBay. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to bin these for...
Is there going to be a limit?
No limit. I'm going to bin these for $45. I'm going to bin them for $45. Just let me know. I'm going to pull out the scissors. Unless the first person to bins all 10, these are going to be cut up. And here we go. Oh, boy. Silver Boy Blues
Says bin at 45.
says bin 2 at 45. And...
Wait, but then TuliTuli
What's that? I can't hear you, Mrs. T.
I know.
All right. Silver Boy Blues, first bin that I see at 45. So there you go, Silver Boy. Where's my phone at? Where's my sounds? I lost my sounds. Here you go, Mrs. T. Give that to Silver Boy. TuliTuli, were you just informing that that was the number, or were you bidding? TuliTuli, let us know if that was you bidding because you want these, or that was you just letting everybody know that we're bidding these at 45. TuliTuli, I'll wait till I hear back. You were informing. Okay, just making sure. And let's see, anybody else? Yeah, Silver Boy snuck in. I'm taking one for my own guardhouse box. So that's one more. So now that they're cut up, I cut that right in the middle. There we go. This guy is going in the guard. These are really nice. So I'm going to stash that on the side for myself. And anybody else? Newt says one. You got it, Newt. And we're going to get a $65 bar for 45. That's a good day, guys. That's a good day. That's for Newt. Tiger says bin 2. Wait a minute. Tiger, are you going to melt these? Because if you're going to melt these, I'm not sure we can be friends anymore. Just kidding, Tiger. All right. Tiger takes 2. And that means there's 4 left right there. And yeah, those are pretty. Pretty, pretty. All right. El Tigre. All right. Let me put those off to the side. And I'll tell you what, I don't know. Maybe we'll come back to them later. I don't know. Maybe I'll decide to keep them. $60-something. And yeah, either way.
Wait, Pete the Pilot says bin 1.
Oh, Pete the Pilot. Bin's 1. And Mrs. T, do you want one of these for your collection? I think we're going to. There we go. Pete Bin's 1. All right, Mrs. T, you take one of these for yourself. And for your little stack collection. You're probably speechless, huh?
I am.
All right, there's just 2 left then, guys. 2 left. Yeah, I'm going to cut these.
Speechless, they're nice.
Cut that out. All right, 2 left. We'll put those over there for later. All righty. Whew. All right, guys. By the way, thank you to everybody who made a little purchase there. Sorry to cause any anxiety with the scissors here. TJF. Jay Swartwood says bin 1. All right, there's only 1 left now at this point. All right. Now I'm going to try something a little different, guys. I told you earlier that we're going to do some numismatics. And Mrs. D, what do I have? Okay. This little guy is not your average junk silver. This is a nicer condition, 1939. Oh yeah, there will be some Libertads, that's for sure. Very fine condition, according to whoever graded this, but just the eyeball test, this is a good one. And so if you're creating a collection and you need this date 39S, that's the San Francisco Mint. You've got feathers there. You've got good condition. This is beautiful Americana right here. This is the one that the American Silver Eagle was designed after. And so I'm going to offer this one at $15 for this numismatic piece and see if anybody's interested in numismatics. I've got a few other pieces to show throughout the night, and I just kind of want to see how the numismatics go here, and if they go well, maybe offer a little bit more in the weeks to come. And if this is not something you guys are into, that's okay too. Let's see. I'm looking at Rick K is at 18 on the beautiful Walker, as they say. There you go. There she is. And let's see. There she is. Yeah, that's a nice piece. If you're doing like a typeset, you need a walker, and that's a nice example there. No IQ is at 20. No IQ is at 20. Ooh. And let's see. We'll say no IQ going one time. I know IQ. And no IQ at 20 going 2 times. And then this is the 39S, San Fran.
David says 21.
Oh, David's at 21.
And the little voice from the corner.
I keep hearing sweet nothings whispered into my ear. I just hear whispers all night. It's like we're in class and trying to, not to get caught talking. Going 2 times.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Supreme Ginger, thank you. That's awfully nice of you. And going once, going twice, and sold. It looks like David at 21. There you go. All righty. And thank you, David. Now let's go on to something that most of you are familiar with, and that is good old-fashioned vintage rounds. There you've got the Indian head there. It says Liberty right across the headdress there. This is 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. This is the cool looking side. And then you got old school, OPM, now defunct, busted by the government, OPM. I don't know, just do a buck and go on this, buck and go on the old school vintage silver. Let's see who likes what and go from there. And all right, Matthew Crosslife says, boom. I know David likes his numismatics. And Knox is a 26. Knox is a 26. On the old school, if I had to guess, would you guess that's 1970s silver? It looks like the pre-early 80s stuff. 6 packs at 28, Tuli says. And I'm going to go one time to 6 pack. Let's see where she lands on the vintage silver. That could OPM, is that outlaw silver? Now that they're busted, is there toning on the left one? Yes, there's a little bit of light toning starting, and nothing really profound. But that is not just the lighting; it has got like a little tinge of goldish to it. And I'm going to say going 2 times, and I'm going to say going once. Going twice, and sold. All right. Nick M, just under the bell. Nick M at 29 knocks out 6 packs. Sniperoo says TuliTuli. Nick M, which one would you like? The OPM, the Indian, or both at that price? Not a bad deal. 130 on the vintage. All right. Let's see what we got here on the snipe. 6 pack gives a tip of the cap, and that's the way we do it around here. Very gracious. 6 pack. Thank you for your kindness. And Nick M says the OPM. So a 6 pack, I think that leaves you if you'd like the Indian. So just let us know. 6 pack, would you like that Indian right there with the headdress? Just let us know. And let's see what's next, Mrs. T. Oh, I got a nice little selection here. Nice. I got basically three choices. Oh, 6 pack wanted the OPM as well. No worries. That Indian will be put over this way. All right. If you like vintage, and we'll just kind of see how this rolls. Whoever wins this will have choices. If you're Indiana in person, are you still here? Silvertown. There you go. This is the old school one, the flat back. Old school Silvertown. And this is another old school Silvertown. It's got that eagle landing on a tree branch. It says 1 troy ounce. It's got the little famous donkey and prospector. And speaking of the donkey and the prospector, there they are in the plastic. I might have to bust out the scissors again, and we're going to put that. Oh, look at it, even balances. How do you like that? Silvertown options, your choice, should you win on any of those. And we're going to say buck and go on the Silvertown selection. Buck and go on the Silvertown selection. I wonder where this will land. And why am I doing buck and goes? I have no idea.
I don't know. There's whispering.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whispering softly.
Buck and go.
All right. So Rick A is at 28. Jay is at 35. And Jay is at 35. One of those must have really caught his eye. Jay is at 35. Silver Boy says, dang, Jay, 35. Well, Silver Boy, there's only one thing to do, and that's go to 36, my friend. Hey, Jay, there's nothing wrong with putting the hammer down a little bit. Oh, Henry Hicks is right there. Yeah. Henry Hicks at 36 on the old school Indiana, Winchester, Indiana. I want to visit Winchester, Mrs. T. We're going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I sound like I've been smoking all week.
Oh, yeah. Matthew, you're right. Good crowd, over 60 people here. And I want to go to Winchester, but there's only one bad thing about Winchester. It's in the middle of nowhere. There's not like a major highway. You have to get off the highway and go way in the heck out of your way. That's going to be like if we drive all the way down there, we might as well just spend the night. Henry at 36 going one time. I could smell a snipe coming on here. And it's not Bentley in the room. Henry at 36 going two times, going once, going twice, and sold. Gotta see Rick one of these days. Henry will be out later. Jeff TuliTuli Thomas just gifted 5 TtheSilverStacker memberships. Thank you very much, guys. Claim those memberships and thank Jeff TuliTuli Thomas for his generosity. Thank you, my friend. And Matthew, member 1 month. Matthew, my man, from right down the road, right down I-65. And Henry Hicks says, center one, please. And I had a feeling it was going to be that old school. It was just a hunch. Congratulations. And who else?
Jay after that.
Jay after that. Jay, was that the one you were going for? This one was also kind of a contender in my mind. I thought somebody might be after this one with the eagle landing. But let's see. Eagle, please, Jay. That was it. I had a feeling. There you go. Alrighty. And I guess these will live to see. There, it says right there. Winchester, Indiana. Like that. Unless there was anybody else in line. There we go. We'll put that off to the side. And we're going to do our last one of the round. That went to Jay. Okay. The second one went to Jay. We're going to do our last one of the round. I put a little pack together just because I thought it was kind of creative and cool. And when you see it, you'll know what I mean. All right. 1984 was a good year. I was on the baseball all-star team.
Oh, here we go again.
All the girls in the neighborhood were after me.
Oh, boy.
And you see, Mrs. T can't even yell at me now. I told you it was going to be a good night. All right. These are both from 1984. Oh, no IQ.
I'm just pointing.
Member 11 months. Great channel. Thank you, my friend. No IQ. I appreciate you very much, sir. And so anyway, 1984, super shiny. Looked like they just came out of a roll. But take a look at the back. Let me flip them over here. I'll flip them this way. One of them has the big E with the bull logo. The other one has the eagle and the flag. Both in the same pack. That way you could kind of show, all right, there's the crossover year when they went from one to the other. And if Silverstruck was here, he could probably tell us all kinds of details about that. But 1984, 2 varieties in 1 pack. Mrs. T, where do we start those? Let's see. I think it's right here.
Oh, okay.
We're going to start those. What the heck? Let's start them at $60. $60 for both of those. No, I'm not bringing out the scissors on these. These stay together. $60. That's $30 per round on those perfect, pristine. Rick K is at 65. I played center field, and I was the leadoff man. And I would get on first base with a hit or a bunt or, any which way I could, or a walk. I had a pretty high average. And then I would steal second base. That was an automatic. Once in a while, I'd steal third if I was really feeling frisky, or the pitcher had a slow delivery, or the catcher had a weak arm. And then from there, I'd let the big guys hit me in. All right. No IQ is at 75 on the 2 beautiful Engelhard examples right there. Hey, Silverstruck is here.
He's lurking.
There you go. I'm here. Thank you, Silverstruck. I'm here lurking, but you nailed it. 84 was the only year to have 2 reverse for standard production round. Let's hear it for Silverstruck. I'll tell you what, guys. Silverstruck is one of my favorite channels on YouTube. I don't think that's any big secret, but if you're new here, you should know that. The guy really, really knows his stuff, and we have very similar taste in silver. He likes the vintage cool stuff, and so do I. And he has a far better collection than I do. He's kind of someone I look up to in the silver stacking and collecting community. Let's see. I'm going to go 2 times to whoever was in the lead. I think somebody at 75, but I forget who. Going once, going twice, and sold. It was no IQ. Alrighty.
Yes.
Congratulations, no IQ. You got a nice little set there. And right, it's time to give away some more silver, 90% variety. And here we go. Let me show you the silver. There you go. 1, 2, 3 rosies. And here is the question. Oh, all right. You know what? I'm tired of throwing out softballs, guys, and easy questions. This one is going to be a little bit more challenging. And some of you might have to go to the old Google machine to look this up, unless you're a really, really big fan of, don't forget my commercial. I have a Remind group set up. So if you'd like to be in the Remind group and get a heads up, maybe half hour or an hour before each auction, all you have to do is text this number, 81010, this message, this crazy looking message here, at AGH3AB. I think I put that up towards the top of the chat as well. But text that, join my Remind, and some of you here at this very auction got the text. And you got it? Mrs. T got it. But then again, I could say anything about Mrs. T and she can't even scream at me.
No.
All right, so here is that challenging question. In the werewolf video, there's a tune played. What Chinese restaurant is mentioned in that song? And I'll be a little bit liberal with the spelling. I'll be a little bit liberal with the spelling, but you've got to have at least, no, it's not Martians, no IQ. No, Trader, no, it's not Trader Vic's. Oh, man, that guy is good. That guy is good. It's Lee Ho Fooks. Lee Ho Fooks, not Wong. Knox nailed it.
Wow. That's probably only one.
Jeff Tuli, no, something is not wrong.
And then, Rick K just got.
Yeah, hey, all you have to do is be in class with Knox Stacks and just look over his shoulder. And Lee Ho Fook. All right, so who got it? Knox,
and
then Six Pack.
No, I see Noob.
Noob. All right.
Six pack, yes.
All right. Let's see. I'm looking at Knox, and I see a bunch of people with the Wong answer. And then I see Noob says Liho Fook, and I see Six Pack.
Yeah.
With and yeah, more Wong answers. Liho Fook is the correct answer. You got them all right?
Got it.
All righty.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. All righty, guys. Yeah, that was a good classic old song. I enjoyed putting that in that video to add a little humor and to give you guys a little entertainment there. All right, now we've got something else similar to earlier. We're going to do a limit of 3 here. And this, I think, is a pretty good deal. Limit 3. These are quarter ounces. Somebody was asking earlier, quarter ounces. And just understand that whenever you do fractional silver, you're definitely incurring a little bit more of a premium, but there's a reason to stack the frac. As Tiger mentioned in one of his videos just recently, we're going to say limit. Oh, and by the way, you've got Indian, and this is going to be a surprise for you, however many you get. You might get an Indian Incuse, or you might get a Walking Liberty. Limit 3, $10 each. $10 each, limit 3. And whenever, Popeyes. There you go. And actually, you know what? Let's see. Let's make that, let's go $9. Limit 3, $9 per. Henry Hicks, you just got a bargain. Limit, yeah, scratch out that $10 right there and just put 9. Henry takes 2. You get one of each there, Henry. $9 on the fractional quarter ounces. Let's see. Crafty, it says Ben 2. And Crafty, we have a present for you too, by the way. It's over there, Mrs. T. We'll have to give that to Crafty. Silver Boy says, take 2. Matthew says, take 1. Nick M takes 1. And there we go. The pile just shrunk. And let me get ready. Ooh, I've got something really killer coming up next. You guys are going to have more interesting choices. Okay. I needed a little drink of water. All right, let's put these off to the side. If anybody else, last call. And by the way, thank you guys. Whoever bid one, $9. Not a bad price on fractional quarter ounce. In case you didn't know, now you know. All right. Someone asked for something cool, something different. A particular size that I like is 2 ounce. And here we go. Got 3 2 ounce. Oh, Fall Guy bins 2. Okay. There you go, Mrs. T. And I have 3 2 ouncers. There you go. You got the Bald Eagle. And this is from the North American Wildlife Series. 2 troy ounces, $9.99 fine silver. The Bald Eagle. Let's put him majestically in the middle there. Then you've got another beautiful depiction. You've got a ram there. Dole's sheep. And there you go. Same Wildlife Series. And for any of you who are pheasant hunters out there, look at that. You got a pheasant flying over the corn stalks there. And yeah, if that's not cool silver, I don't know what is. That is really cool in my humble opinion. And let's see, we're going to start these 2 ouncers off. And your choice, whoever wins, take 1, 2, or all 3 if you'd like. What's that? Let's start. What's that?
Is that where you're at?
No, these are the 3 2 ouncers. So I might have forgotten to write them down here.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Oh, no, right here. Yeah. Eagle, ram, pheasant, right there. We are, I don't know, let me see that back again. Aye, Mrs. T. Just start me at 60 on those. Start me at 60. Your choice on the cool vintage 2-ouncers. All right. Let's see if anybody is interested. And like, let me take a sip of water. All righty. Any takers at 60? And if you'd like, let's see. If you'd like, we could start at 55. If you're kind of on the fence about it, we'll start at 55 and kind of go from there. But that would be the bottom dollar. $55, your choice. If not, we'll take those off and go on to the next item. I thought they were cool. All right, going once, going twice. Starting bid reduced to 55. Wow, that's a shocker, but that's okay. All righty, there we go. Oh, Simple Hillbilly is at 60. Just as I was putting them away, Simple Hillbilly is at 60. Hey, Fasikas is here. Hey, Fasikas, got some silver pours coming up, my friend. I wonder if Tiger's still here. He was asking about those as well. Can we see the back? Sure. Let's see. I'll turn the eagle around and show you the back. North American Wildlife Series. That's got to be 1970s silver, I would imagine. If early 80s at the earliest. Fasikas is at 61. And we've got ourselves an auction here. Let's see. Is TtheSilver on the top chat rather than live chat? I'm right here saying going one time. And Fasikas at 61 going one time. Fasikas, oh, that's a good deal. Fasikas at 61, because you know 2-ouncers tend to have a certain mystique that others don't. Going once, going twice, and sold. Alrighty. I think he got it at 61. I think 62 might have just been a backup bid. And let's see. Fasikas, your choice. Eagle, pheasant, or the ram there. Just let us know what you'd like. All three at 61. You got it. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm a little hesitant to bring out more 2-ouncers, but oh, what the heck? Mrs. T gave me the don't do it sign, but what the heck?
I can't talk.
You're hand pantomiming over here, hand motions. Lion of England. Now, if this 2-ouncer doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will. This is a beauty, man. There's Queenie herself. And her son is not doing well from what I hear. But look at this, the Lion of England. Man, that is pretty. I don't know. Start me off at, and by the way, you guys know what these go for. I don't have to like pull up eBay or anything like that. Start me off at $57 on this one. 57. Where this just can stay in my stack. 57 to start on the beautiful Queen's Beast, Lion of England. TJF is at 57. Some people who know about this stuff might have a little bit better advantage over people who don't know the collectability. Let's see. All right, here we go. We've got Rick K at 61. We've got some other guys interested. TJF was in there. Simple Hillbilly, Matthew. Rick K is in the lead at 61 on the Queen's Beast. And that is a really nice piece. All right, going one time to Rick K. And going two times to Rick K. And going once. Ooh, these guys, Rick K, good deal. Going once. Oh, Jeff, Tuli, Tiger Thomas jumped in at 62. Jeff's at 62. Rick, you got to bump it up a little bit. Jeff got you just at the, but I didn't hit the enter button, so you still have a second life here. I'm going to say Jeff going one time, and I'm going to say Jeff going 2 times, going once, going twice, and sold. All righty, Jeff, nice piece there for your collection. All right, let's take that there. And oh, what the heck, Mrs. T? Should we do another third 2-ounce option in a row? Why not? Why not?
Let me say anything.
I don't. Do you guys hear anything? I don't hear anything. You got a skull on this side, and yeah, congrats indeed. That was a good deal. And the Kraken on this side looks like the Kraken's coming up out of the sea. There it is. That's better lighting there, better focus. Putting its tentacles around a sailing ship there. That's a cool side. This is a cool side. It says, no prey, no pay. This is some pirate booty right here. Pirate booty. Let's start at, I don't know, Mrs. T, where do we start on this? 55? Why not?
I love how you ask and then you just answer for me.
Oh, your voice is coming back suddenly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Central Michigan, is this live? Yes, we're live, my friend. And Matthew's at 58, and we have over 60 people here. And Matthew's at 58 on the pirate ship Silver. No prey, no pay. And the prey is P-R-E-Y. Let's see. Oh, you know what, Central? You should get on my remind group. I'll give a text about an hour before each of the auctions. Matthew at 58, going one time. Matthew, good deal here. Good luck to you. Matthew at 58, going 2 times. And going once, going twice. And, oh, Rick K jumps in at 60. Rick K at 60. Yeah, I think these do carry a bit of a premium on them. And they are collectible. Right. Matthew, got to bump it up a little bit. Rick's got you by a couple bucks there. Rick K at 60 going one time. Rick K at 60 going 2 times. Sorry, Matthew. Here we go. Here's your chance. Going once. Going twice, and sold. And it looks like Rick, formerly Rick the Tick K, takes it at 60. Oh, Matthew, just behind. I'm sorry, buddy. All righty. All right. Woo. Here we go. Now, I know some of you saw my video and are going to be interested in this. This is a silver pour, and I'll take that certificate of authenticity. I call this one the Dark Wolf. Take a look at this, my friends. This one comes with that certificate of authenticity, a black satchel, and my gratitude for supporting my silver pour efforts. Let's see, this is number 2.6 ounces. Got some interesting pour lines in there too. And it's got a howling wolf on the left side. You've got a little paw print on the right, but most importantly, this is only number 2. So you're getting in at, only the second one of these that I've done. And there you go. 2.6 ounces. Mrs. T, where do we start this? We're gonna start it off at, I don't know, let's start it at 90 bucks and just see where she goes. 90 bucks and see where she goes. Yeah, I was pretty proud of this one, to be honest with you, when I did it. And let me zoom in just a little bit. Why did everything get dark?
Because it's the Dark Wolf.
It's the Dark Wolf, and everything just got dark in here. Maybe because I touched the camera. I don't know. 60 bucks on the Dark Wolf. There you go. There we go. Sweet wolf, they say. And what did I say? Did I say 60? 90. 90,
No,
sorry.
starting bid 60. Tuli says starting
Okay.
bid 60.
Okay. Did I say 60? Okay. Shit, I'd bid on it at that. Did I say 60? All right. I don't know. Tuli, did I say 60? If I said 60, just go with 60 then. Why did I get dark all of a sudden in here? Let me try to figure out this lighting situation.
Tuli says I lost track.
No worries. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the light. Man, the dark wolf came out and the lights.
Yeah, Rick K said it was 90. He said 90, so yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, well, Matthew is at 66. Indiana is at 67. Let's just see where it goes to. I don't know why everything got dim all of a sudden. I think my camera's acting funny.
Okay, well, there you go. Well, wait a minute. Silver Boy's at 91.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Whew. There we go. I think I got my lighting back. All right. There we go. There we go. Silver Boy at 91 on the Dark Wolf.
You brought it out. It ain't brought dark.
Piece number 2. That's a weird omen. The Dark Wolf brought the darkness. All right. Silver Boy at 91. There she is. All right. Let me start the countdown. All right. Silver Boy. All right, let me get that focus there. All right, Silver Boy, 91, going one time. Silver Boy, 91. Now, if you think about it, it's almost 3 ounces of silver. That's a pretty good deal. Going 2 times. And might be laughing. Going once. Oh, Fasikas is at 92. Silver Boy. Fasikas got you by $1 there. And yeah, I don't know. Is he laughing? Is he laughing as he's about to rip your jugular vein out of your neck? I don't know. There you go. Silver Boy and Fasikas are going back and forth a little bit. We'll let those guys sort things out. Fasikas at 94, going back and forth by $1. Whoever gets it, I have a feeling you'll be happy with it. I think it's a pretty nice piece. He's creepy.
It's just like
all right.
It's like looking up.
Fasikas at 94, going 1 time. Fasikas at 94, going 2 times. Going once, going twice, and sold. Nice job, Fasikas. Well done, my friend. I think you'll be happy with that one. All righty, let's get this guy off and go on to something totally different. And let's move that to the side. And I've been giving you guys some good deals tonight. And it's time to pull one off of the old turntable here. And oh boy, that's heavy. Boom. All right, guys. I got a good deal on these. Real good deal. And these came out of a roll. And some of you might have seen my video today. Got them from Harlan J. Burke. And I couldn't believe my timing. It's called being in the right place at the right time. And that's what happens when you hit 3-4 coin shops per week like I do. Sometimes you just get lucky. And so here's what we're going to do. Normally I auction these and they'd go up to 50, 52, 55, 57, whatever. I'm going to have a blowout deal here And if you don't take advantage, I guess you're just not a Libertad fan, to be honest with you. But fresh out of the roll, I mean, some of these, you guys have seen Libertads that are all scratched to heck and have been, God knows what has been done to them. These look like these can be just sent right in for grading, to be honest with you. So I'm going to bin these at $45 and say no limit. $45, no limit. Take as many as you want. Here's your chance to get Libertads fresh out of a roll. And yeah, if you are a fan of that edge lettering, there you go. Doesn't get any better than that. So let's see. They're starting to roll in. Newt takes one. And if any of you do get these graded, let me know what you got, because these are some high grade coins in my opinion. Fish Finder MD takes one. I'm sorry?
I see Matthew before him.
I see Matthew right after him on my screen, but Matthew gets one. Crafty gets one. Oh, good question. These are 1983. So these aren't the 1985 super common one. I mean, look at these, man. And obverse, reverse. This is the obverse, by the way, in case you're wondering. Yeah, they're right out of a tube. 1983. All the same. Just like they came straight from Mexico. Did we get Crafty?
I got Crafty and I got Silver Boy.
And you got Silver Boy?
2.
Do I need to hand you another one?
2.
What's that? 2? Okay. Oh, I see. And
that's where I'm at.
No, $45 for these, Omar. $45, and that is the price, my friend. Just let me know if you'd like one or more. I've got a bit of a stack here, and yeah, that is about as good as it gets. I mean, what more can you ask for? Right off of a tube, or right out of a tube. All right, let me see what's next, as these guys are contemplating whether they want a Libertad right out of the tube at $45. Ooh. All right, we're gonna move this off to the side, and these guys might live to see another day. And congratulations to the folks who took one, and know a good deal when you see it. All right, guys. Now, I did something kind of creative and crazy. And here she is. Just in time for Jose, did you buy any? Just in time for Valentine's Day. I heart you. I heart you. And there you go. 4.6 ounces. Prototype number 1. And yeah, this one was kind of a labor of love, so to speak. It was a fun one to do. And I was just kind of curious if anybody might be interested in something a little bit out of the ordinary. Here we go. This is prototype number 1, 4.6 ounces, and just poured just recently. And thank you, Fall Guy. I appreciate you. And Mrs. T, let's see. We're going to say, we're going to start at 150 and see where she goes. 150 and see where she goes. Rick A, thanks for being here, my friend. Thank you for being here. Hi, Jose. Thanks for being here. Newt's at 160. Newt is at 160. And Jose, I am careful to touch him by the edges. That's pretty much in the industry. That is a standard protocol. Using gloves basically causes people to drop coins. And basically all the numismatists that I know wouldn't handle coins with gloves at all. And so I try to be careful, just touch them on the edges, and that's acceptable. All right, Newt is 160 on the I Heart You, unless you consider it IU. If you're an IU fan, I don't know. Where's Kevin Hunt tonight? I wonder where that guy is. All right, Newt at 160. That is a good price, Newt. I think you've got a good deal there, my friend. And Newt at 160 going one time. Newt at 160 going two times. And see you later, Rick. Going once, going twice, and sold. Whoa! A snipe. Tuli at 170. Tuli, good deal. Newt, I'm sorry. Tuli got you at 170. And congratulations. Ouch. Woo! Tuli, I think you're going to like this piece. You can even see the little veins and everything in there. Tuli, thank you so much for supporting the Silver Pour efforts. All right. And here we go. Back to the numismatics. Here you go. Seated Liberty dime. This is an 1853 dime. As you could see there, one dime. I'm going to try something. Can you see it better with this? Wondered. I thought I'd experiment. I probably should have done this ahead of time. Oh, yeah. Let's see. It's like looking through a fishbowl or something. Yikes. Does that help or hurt? Maybe I had to practice with this tactic. There we go. 1853. Seated Liberty. And yeah, this is good detail still. You can still read. You can still see the date there. Maybe if I just held it closer. Holding it close. Oh, maybe it does work. There you go. 1853. This is T. I think we're going to start this one at $10. $10 on the 1853 dime. Going back to the numismatics. Yeah. No, not going to clean it. If you buy it, you could clean it. And I'm going to throw it out there at $10 just for the heck of it. Just testing the waters to see if I should bring more numismatics to the auctions. There you go. 1853. There she is. Seated Liberty. There is a very dedicated group of collectors who only collect the seated. They absolutely love it. Think about what was happening in our country in 1853 and who might have handled this dime in their pocket at any given time in history. Noob is at $12. Matthew's at $13. And Silver Boy is at $14. Where's David's doubloons? I know he likes his numismatics. His old American coinage. Maybe Honest Abe held that.
Ben says hi.
Oh, hi, Ben. Let's see. We're going to say going one time. And then we're going to say going two times. And going once. Going twice.
There he is.
And, oh, David jumps in at 15. I knew it. David at 15 going one. Good thing I heard a little whisper from my left. Like a faint little whisper. There's David.
It's either that or the big voice coming out tonight.
Uh-huh.
So one way or the other.
You sound like a certain coin shop owner that I know that smokes too much. That I wish he would stop, but she told us in the new year that she's going to do more smoking and drinking this year. And going once, going twice, and sold. Oh! Nick M. with a snipe. Sorry, David, you got sniped. by Nick M on the Seated Liberty for your collection. Congratulations. But David, don't get mad and don't leave, because I have something that some of you might even think is cooler. A halftime. Same year. So Nick M, you might want this because it's the same year and you can have them together as a set. Or David, you might want to jump in. I know somebody's going to want this guy. This is even more desirable, in my opinion. United States of America halftime. For the nickel, I guess. Halftime, 5 cents. Crazy. But look how teeny tiny it is. I'll just show you compared to a Rosie. The Rosie looks big compared to this little half dime, which makes sense. But anyway, Mrs. T, I think we're going to start this one at $20. $20 on the half dime. Look these up. They are pretty cool. You got the stars there. You can still see Lady Liberty seated, sitting down. How about that? Lady Liberty is sitting down. Matthew is at 23 on this halftime. And there you go. Matthew at 23. And here we go. Matthew at 23 going 2 times. And I wouldn't be surprised if there was a snipe here. Oh, David jumps in at 24. And so Matthew, you're out. David's in the lead at this point in time on the seated halftime. And I'm going to count down for David one time. Put this down so I can use my keyboard here. David going 2 times. And Silver Boy is at 25. We've got some action on this halftime. I guess, Mrs. C, these guys do like their numismatics. David's at 26, going 1 time. David's at 26, going 2 times. And OLD going once, going twice, and sold. David, looks like it held up. David's doubloons. Congratulations. That's a sweet little piece right there. Congratulations. And speaking of dimes, it's time for giveaway number 3. Boom, boom, boom. 3 Rosies for your stack. Should you either A, know the answer, or B, be quick enough to copy off a Knox and type it in. It's quicker than everybody else because Knox seems to be en fuego lately. I wonder where RH is. RH hasn't been around. And Silver Boy, congrats to David. Oh, here's the commercial for Gone number 3. Don't forget to like and comment on all videos. And I kind of have a habit of whenever I start a video, I just automatically hit that like. And usually about halfway through, I throw in a comment. But I always start with a like, assuming that just because the person made the effort to make a video, I'll give them that little nod. So let me turn this off. We're done with the carousel. And we'll put that off to the side. Here it is. Oh boy, this is not an easy question here. What is Matt Dinger's son's name? I did a rerun video with Matt Dinger, and so many people saw it for the first time. I plan to do a rerun, maybe once every couple of weeks or so, basically for the benefit of getting some content out there for the folks who haven't seen it the first time around. So within the last year, I think I probably grew about 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 subscribers. And if they didn't see it this first time around, people tend to, boy, people are really flowing in with these answers here. Let's see here. Let's see. French toast? No. He might like French toast. Legal.
We're not, we're
No,
not on that question
No, that's the
anymore.
wrong question.
Yeah.
Something Wong. No, he did sell me a Japanese shoe. Mrs. T, do you know what a Japanese shoe is? It's a tiny little, like rectangular piece of metal that is like half silver, half gold.
Okay.
And whoever said Jack, Knox Stacks, of course, he is the new. Oh, there's RH. I was going to say he's a new RH, but there's the original RH. Knox and RH probably within a half a second of each other. And then Noob Stacker right there with Jack. Congratulations, guys. Man. There you go. There are 3 dimes coming your way. What's that, Mrs. T?
Can I have the card?
Yeah, you're going to have the card. There you go. All right. On to something else. And all right, we've been doing the fractional. And here you go. More fractional. Mrs. T is poised and ready to take down your names. These are, no, they're not all the same. I thought they were all the same. So you might have a little variety here. Oh, yeah, you got a little variety pack here. You either get the Walking Liberty style or you get the Incuse Indian. One of the two, whatever you get, whatever I pull for you is what you get. This is 1/2 ounce. We're going to do a bin. That stands for buy it now. And the price is going to be $19. $19, no limit. Take as many as you want. And this is what we call the prepping silver, this fractional that people really, really like to have just as a little insurance policy. It's always good to have some fractional. And here's your opportunity, $19. And we'll see if anybody is interested in the old 1/2 ouncer. There you go. 1929. That's a little throwback. Where's a little blurry here? All right. Anybody interested in the fractional? If not, that's okay too. We'll go on to something else then. No worries. I'd stay in my stack. Here we go. 6-pack. Silver Boy says he'll take 2. There you go. On the board. Silver Boy takes 2. And Nordic Omerta, it's only $19. This is a bin. So if you want 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever you want, 6-pack. Are you saying you want 10 of these 6-pack? Just let me know and confirm. 6-pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I think he was thinking.
I don't know. 6-pack.
I think he was putting a bid in.
Was that a bid for $10? No, these were bin at $19. Oh, no worries. No worries. Let's see. Newt takes 2. There you go. Got those 2 here. We'll give Newt a variety. There you go. And no worries, 6-pack. Nordic says he'll take 2. There we go. We'll give you a variety too. And Nordic takes 2. Anybody else before I put them away? No problemo. All right. RH takes 2. Congratulations. This is you quicker getting to remind me to get a little applause. RH takes 2. RH knows his stuff. No, I know. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, sweetie. All right. RH takes 2. We'll put that away and go from there. All right. We've got some vintage silver. Let me zoom out a little bit here. Vintage silver to show you. Get my bearings here. And Jelenko dental silver. Jelenko dental silver. A leader in dental health products, still around. And I take this off. Jelenko is still around. I even Googled them and found their name, and They're a family-owned business, still selling dental products of some sort. Jelenko for that dental hygienist in your life. Then we've got the old Israel bar here, 1973. There you go, some old school silver. Buy it for your Jewish friend. It's an Israel. Oh, that side looks pretty cool. Nice tone on it too. And then we've got a couple of nationals. If some of you might remember these from last week. These are options as well. Sagittarius or Happy Anniversary, 1987. So here we go. I'm going to say on these, what the heck? Buck and go. Oh boy is right. Your choice. You take the Israel, Jelenko, Nationals. Yep, Gold Maple, Yom Kippur, or October 6th, 1973 is what it's commemorating here. There you go. Really nice tone to that. It's got like a rose tone to the front. The back has like a darker but an even pretty tone. Knox is at 30. Matthew is at 32. And always interesting to see what people choose when they win. Sometimes they'll take the whole shebang, just one, whatever. All right. We're looking at Matthew at 32, going one time. Matthew at 32. Can you show a close-up of number 2? Jelenko? There you go. There is Jelenko. 1 troy ounce, $9.99. And this side is interesting here. A leader in dental health products since 1912, it says. That's what the website says as well. So, all right. Matthew at 32, going one time. Matthew at 32, going 2 times. Good luck, Matthew. Let's see what happens here. Going once. Going to, oh, Noob jumps in at 33. Matthew, you're behind now. Fasikas jumped in at 33. Noob's in the lead at this point. Noob is in the lead at 33. So guys, take that into account as you make your bids. Going one time to Noob. Going 2 times to Noob. Going once. Going twice. And, oh, RH is at 35. Fastika is 34. RH 35. RH is in the lead. TuliTuli confirms. And RH is 35, going one time. Yeah, collectible silver here. Make your stack interesting. Spice it up a little bit. RH at 35, going 2 times. And let's see if snipers come out of the woodwork or not. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Oh, Matthew, just behind. RH got it at 35. Matthew, sorry about that. Just behind. RH, just let us know which one you'd like, and we will proceed. And so Matthew and Fasikas, let's see. RH takes Jelenko and Anniversary. You got it. Jelenko and Anniversary. And then the next one would be Fasikas, Toy World, and then Matthew. Fasikas has the choice of Israel and Sagittarius. Your choice, Fasikas, on that. So Fasikas, you just let us know because you were next in the order. Fasikas takes Israel. All right, we'll put that down. And last but not least, we have Sagittarius. And was Matthew, are you interested in the Sagittarius? Or should I put that one back? You just let me know. And oh, no worries at all. Thanks, guys. Appreciate your support. Next, we're gonna have a good old-fashioned auction for 3, actually 4. I've already secured one of these for my collection. Interesting little pieces. I've got 1/20th ounce Mexican silver Libertons. And if you know about the fractional, you know that the mintages are normally quite a bit lower than the 1 ounce pieces. This is, let's see, 2022. 2022, 1/20th little guys for your collection. So I'm going to start the bidding. What the heck? Oh man, I might be crazy here. I'm going to do a buck and go. I don't know if I've ever done a buck and go on Libertons. Mrs. T left the room for a second and I'm decided to lose my mind. Buck and go on 1/20th ounce highly collectible Libertons. And let's see where they land. And 6 packs at $10. And yeah, they're 1/20th, Matthew. So if you want to look up the mintages, low mintages, and the prices per piece. So it's right now we're Knox at $11. Henry is at $12 per piece. And there's only 4. The 5th one's in my collection. And yeah, I definitely, when I get a chance, I pick up the fractional Libertons just because those crazy low mintages.
And the Sagittarius didn't go right.
No, the Sagittarius, we could put the lonely Sagittarius back over here.
Okay.
There you go. 6 pack is at 13. Henry's at 14. I know Henry does, yeah, they are thin. Henry does like his fractional, and this is as cool as it gets when it comes to fractional. Nordic is at 15. And let's see where she lands. Let me put this right here. And do the old countdown. Nordic at 15 going, Henry at 16 going 1 time. Henry at 16 going 2 times. Henry at 16 and sold. Henry at 16, $16 there. Henry, just let me know 1, 2, 3, or 4, and you are in the driver's seat. You just let us know. Nordic was out. Nordic, you might have a chance at 16 if Henry leaves any, but I'm not sure. That's a pretty good price on low mintage Libertons. Henry takes 2. Okay, Mrs. T, we are, grab a little flip. We're going to very carefully transfer these into 2 for Henry and a flip.
Okay.
And you got it with touching only the edge here. Henry takes 2.
Okay.
And that's for Henry. And that's for Henry.
Nice 2. Okay.
And let's see.
All right.
And then there's 2 left. 2 left. And Nordic. And then Tuli. So Nordic, your option, there's 2 left for you to choose from. Get that. All right. Henry, thank you for sharing there and being gracious. All right, Nordic, were you out, or would you like 1 or 2 of the ones that are left over? And if not, then it goes to Tuli. Just let us know. Then we've got some cool vintage. We have over 50 people here. And what's that, Mrs.?
I see it.
Oh,
Okay.
Nordic says they'll take them. So Nordic
That's right.
takes those 2, and congratulations. And Nordic says, thank you, Henry. Very nice of you. All right, let's go on to something totally different. I think it's time, Mrs. T. We're going to do this one right here. My friends, we're about to do something that is different than we've ever done before. And it's for a good friend of ours. TuliTuli is a silver pour artist. And she sent this for me to auction on tonight's auction. There's over 50 people here. I'm glad there's a nice group to have this opportunity. And what I am going to ask you to do is take a look at this. And I think you'll be impressed, my friends. And by the way, look at the little thank you, the little heart, just in time for Valentine's. You can impress your sweetie with an authentic silver pour. Comes with, looks like some stickers back here. Well, and by the way, TuliTuli, when I put this on my sticker board, I put it on upside down. So you will forever be upside down on my sticker board because I couldn't get it off. I tried, but I didn't want to mess it up. And here we go. Heart V2, a 2.2 ounce, 2023, number 1. Oh boy, Tuli, I looked at the heart earlier, but I didn't look at the certificate of authenticity. And it's number 1. And here it is, guys. And Mrs. T, take a look at that. Man, I don't know how you got it so symmetrical and absolutely perfect, but I love that number 1 there.
Yes. And
I also love the fact that it says USA. And TuliTuli with the little hearts there, 2.2 ounces, 999 FS for fine silver. And let's start. Gosh, for 2.2 ounces, let's just start at 50. I think it's going to go a lot higher than that. That's my suspicion because people here have a lot of love for TuliTuli, as do we. And let's just start at 50 and go. And here we go. TJF is at 60. And that's definitely not where it will finally land. I can tell you that. I think it's going to continue to go up from 60. EB is at 65. SBA fan is here. Crafty is at 75. And there we go. Here comes the love for our friend TuliTuli. And there we go. TuliTuli. I don't know how I should display this. I do like that number 1 there. And the USA. I like the whole pour is beautiful. TJF is at 100. TJF is at $100 on the TuliTuli pour. There she is. And showing some love for our friend who is here faithfully week after week. Crafty's at 110. And the dogs are going crazy out there. Last night they saw a raccoon stroll by.
Oh.
And the reason I know that is because I checked our security cameras to see why they were barking. And let's see, Crafty is at 110. And let's see. Here we go. No IQ is at 120. Here we go, Mrs. T.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. No IQ is at 120. No IQ is at 120 on the first piece. And Tuli, is this your first piece you've ever auctioned? Period? All right. I'm going to go no IQ at 120. Whoa, Mrs. T. Mrs. T is a fan at 140, going 110. I'll do a slow countdown just to make it fair. I'm not just going to say going once, twice, 3 times. But just to be fair, the dogs are barking. We got chaos in the house. Mrs. T's bidding 140.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, going 2 times. And fair warning, everybody. Fair warning. If it went up to, there we go, no IQ, 145. And Mrs. T is over here checking her purse strings to see if if she should do it. We'll see. No IQ is at 145. Mrs. T is at 150, going one time. No IQ, you are out right now. And Mrs. T is at 150. And that's going to be a nice piece to your collection, but it's up to no IQ. I think we leave it right there, Mrs. T. If anybody goes above that, then they can take it. No IQ. And oh, there he is. No IQ. Looks like he's going to have it for his collection, unless somebody else swoops in and goes up to 160. I'm going to say no IQ going one time. No IQ going two times. No IQ. Suli, I'm so proud of you. Going once, going twice, and sold. Mrs. C, they were cheering you on. But no IQ, a big fan just as we are. 155. That is a pretty piece. And you have the honor of having number one.
Yes.
Congratulations. TuliTuli, you are awesome. And I'm glad that the people here appreciate you like we do. And you get this whole shebang as well. All right. Whew. Man, oh man, that was a pretty fun auction right there, Mrs. T.
Yes, that was good.
How'd it feel to be a bidder?
If I like it.
You like it?
I like it a lot.
You're going to bid on these Engelhards too?
I like it a lot.
All right. You've got a couple of horizontal Engelhards. This one is the frosted back variety. If Silverstruck was still here, he would tell you this is a very desirable one, but this is no slouch either. All Engelhard, the horizontal, are highly desirable and neat pieces. And here you go. We're going to do these. Let's start at 35 on the Engelhard horizontal, starting at 35. And we'll start from there. And congratulations, no IQ. You got a nice one. 6-pack is at 40. And coming in strong, 6-pack. 6-pack is at 40 bones. And 6-pack is at 35. 6-pack, which is at 35 or 40. 35 or 40. I usually people go the opposite way. they go up, not down. 6-pack. I'll tell you what, since nobody else bid, we'll start you off at 35. 6-pack. 6-pack is at 35. 36 would be the next bid. If you want to get in on these Engelhard bars here, 36 or higher. Matthew is at 36. 6-pack, you're out at this point. Maybe you will wind up at 40. You're not going to try to go to 33 now, 6-pack, are you? Because Matthew's already got it at 36. Oh, man. All right, Matthew at 36 going one time. Matthew, 6-pack, uh-oh. You know what? I think you might have crashed that bike one too many times, 6-pack. I'll tell you what, hey, if you're not crashing, you're not mountain biking. I can tell you that, because that just kind of goes with the territory. Every once in a while, you take a spill and you get up and you dust yourself off and you take the stickers off of your and the thorns out of your arms and legs, and you just keep going. 6-pack at 37, going one time. Now Matthew's going down. What the heck's going on over here, Mrs. T? Come on, Matthew. 36-pack at 37. Yeah, I'm with you. Ride and crash. Sometimes I'll take newbies out and they'll crash and they'll act like they're ready to sell their bike. And now it just goes to the territory. I don't know what the heck is happening to this auction. Am I in the Twilight Zone now, Mrs. T? These guys are going down a bit. All right, RH at 38. RH at 38. Finally, somebody restores sanity to this auction, and it's RH, of course. 39. Noob is at 39. Noob at 39 going one time, Tuli says. Noob, and this, by the way, this is the vertical, or excuse me, the horizontal variety. These are a little more desirable, I tell you that. And going two times. Next thing you know, they're going to be telling me I have to pay them to send it off to them. Going once to Noob at 39. Going twice. And sold. Noob is the winner. Noob, just let us know. Do you want left, right, or both? And at that price, you'd probably want to take both, but it's up to you. Before you know it, I'm going to be owing money on these bars.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Nordic, thanks for being here, Nordic. Appreciate you. And level 2 membership. Yeah, I appreciate everybody who is. I would like the right one, please. Noob, you got it, and good choice. The frosted back is a harder to get bar, that is for sure. And let's see. Noob wants that. RH was next. RH. There you go. All right, there you go. RH. Your choice. RH says yes. There you go. All right. Boy, we're coming down to the end, Mrs. T, but I do have one more cool numismatic piece. And again, just kind of testing the water, see if people like the numismatics. This is what you call a shield nickel. After they came out with that half dime, a little bit later, they came out with a shield nickel. And they did type 1 for a couple of years. Then they switched to type 2. See how this says with raise? Let me show you what I'm talking about. That's the shield for the famous shield nickel. Here is the reverse with the 5. Doesn't even say 5. Oh, it says cents below, but it also has these rays. Now type 2 just has stars going around the 5, but type 1, they came out with these rays, and then for whatever reason they did away with the rays. We're going to start this shield nickel, which is a nice example, for $20. $20 on the shield nickel. See where she goes. In the year 1866. Man. Just on the heels of the Civil War, the country was still hurting very badly at this point in time, and this point in history. And here is a shield nickel circa 1866, type 1, which is the more desirable type if you know anything about shield nickels and numismatics. All right, David is at 20. David is at 20. David, that would be a steal, but good luck, my friend. I'm going to say David at 20 going one time. David at 20. I think David is a pretty serious coin collector. He seems to be. Seems to know his stuff. Going two times. David at $20 going once, going twice, and sold. Nice job there, David. And the rays are what makes that one special. Oh, sorry, Matthew, just behind. David came in and got that one. All right. Sorry about that, my friend. You're just behind. That's what I'm seeing on my end. And I've got something here. I'm not sure if you'll like it or not. It's vintage silver. They all come in these little plastic pieces. Industrial silver. It's got a beautiful eagle. It's 1974. Some of you probably weren't even born in 1974, but this is one of the very, in my opinion, prettiest eagle depictions. It's called the Eagle Medallion. And on this side, it says 999 plus. Fine silver with the IS and the S kind of intertwined there. And there you go. And we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 of these guys. And so your choice. I'm going to start the bidding off at $25. See if anybody's interested in some cool old vintage silver, even in these old school plastic cases. This one's got a little wear and tear from the case there. But there you go. That one looks really nice. $25. See if you're interested. Knox is at 25, or else, if he wasn't, these might have been going into the old silver furnace. But there you go. Industrial silver. That's the cool side. Silver Boy is at 26. And Silver Boy is at 26. And you can take one up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, I think. 9? I think I got 9. Yep. Oh, can I not count? 4? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Ocho. There we go. Silver Boy is at 26. Going one time. And then I'm going to say Silver Boy at 26 going 2 times. Oh, here's the 9th. I knew I had 9. Mrs. C writing that one from me. There you go. Silver Boy at 26. Going once. Going twice. And, Matthew's at 27. Newt was the first at 27. Then Matthew at 27. TuliTuli confirms Newt is at 27 on the vintage silver. Yeah, Mrs. T was trying to sneak off with one. She's being quiet over there.
Yeah, it's either that or the rough voice tonight.
Yeah.
Smoker voice.
Yeah, you sound like some chick out of a dive bar or something like that. Hey, baby, buy me a drink. Newt at 27 going 2 times. Matthew, sorry about that lag. Not everybody has that RH internet speed like the Pentagon. Newt at 27 going once, going twice, and sold. Okay, Newt, just let us know how many you'd like. Newt at 27, just let us know. And Matt will be right behind.
He said what?
The order is Newt, Matt, Silver Boy. Okay. Newt. There you go. Congratulations. Then Matthew. Same money, $27. Yeah. Matthew, you got one. Here you go, Matthew. Oops. Whoa, that's the wrong button.
Whoa.
Somebody's in trouble. There we go. We don't want that. We don't want the 5-0 here.
No.
All right. And anybody else? Let's see. Who is that? Silver Boy? Knox? Any of you guys? $27? 2 picked out with good toning. Pretty please. You got it. This kind of, I don't know. Do you like the toning in that? Like the splotchy? Or do you have like no toning? Your choice. Let's see. This has got the like little interesting little splotches on it. Let's see. All right.
So Silver Boy says 2.
The Silver Boy takes 2. And he said he likes the ones with the toning, so we'll give him those 2. Silver Boy. Knox takes one with no tone. There you go. Fasikas, let's see there. Fasikas takes 2. Let's see. I'll tell you what, Silver Boy, let me have one of the Silver Boys back. I'm going to give him one of each. That way he can kind of, I'll hedge my bet there. And you got it. And thank you, Silver Boy. Got 2 left. I'll put those off to the side. And we're coming down to the end, guys. I'm about to give away some silver in just a minute. But I might need Fasikas' help here. RH takes 1. There you go, RH. Anybody else? There you go. Got 1 left. There you go. That's the one that's left. Fasikas, I might need some help here. Or anybody else. I would consider these more on the numismatic end. Bin 1 Fall Guy. Where'd that go? Here it is. Fall Guy. So I would consider this is 80% silver, but in my opinion, I would put this more in the category of numismatic, because look at this side here. This is called the Voyager. You've got not only a cool canoe and 2 paddlers, but and then you've got the forest back there. But like these rays, those are supposed to depict the aurora borealis. So a really cool Canadian coin here. There's the young queen. There she is, circa 1966. And then the next year, 1967, they turned over to this design. They changed it up. And let's see, is this called the Looney? The one with the loon on it? Or is this a Canada Goose? I don't know. But either way, this is where I need Fasikas. I think this one is also 80% silver. Maybe one of you who knows better can confirm. But either way, you got 1966, you got 1967, 2 in a row there. Both kind of cool in their own ways. And I'm going to throw them out there, a starting bid at $20 just to see what happens. And there you go, $20. Fasikas confirms it's a goose, and it is 80% silver still in 1967. Thank you, Fasikas. He knows his stuff. He is a dealer, and he knows his stuff. All right. You got the 66, the 67, $20 to start on the Voyager or the Canada Goose. $20 to start. And this one says 18.66 grams right there, pure silver. So I assume the other one is the same since it's the same size. Starting bid 20. Any interest? If not, we'll go to a GAW. If no interest in the Canada silver, we'll go to a GAW. All right, let's put that off to the side and put that over there. I thought some of you might be interested in the Voyager because that is a pretty cool one, actually. All right, here we go. We're looking at 3 little rosies. 3 little rosies. We just hit the 2-hour mark. TuliTuli, thank you for doing such a great job tonight. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. 3 little rosies. And here is the next, next commercial. You know what? Next commercial. Yeah, I think I am going to drop a little short tomorrow. Hopefully, you guys who watch the long form videos are familiar with the Burger King. Are familiar with the shorts. Those are the 60-second or shorter. There it is. Oh, yeah. In the video, that I released. Oh, this is all right. I have a feeling this might be the first one in history where people don't get the correct answer. And
here we go.
Yeah, unless they go back and watch. But in today's video, which was not very popular, by the way, people, I tell you what, I was absolutely fascinated to learn about early copper. In today's video, what year was the 20-cent piece that Russ and Mike showed me? Actually, that 20-cent piece, which video was that in? I'm getting my videos confused a little bit. What year was the 20-cent piece? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they got it.
They sure did. It's 1875. Yeah, the early copper. No, wait a minute. This was the 20-cent piece. What the heck? Which video was that? 1875 is correct.
Are you talking to yourself?
I am. I'm like delirious at this point.
Yeah.
But 1875 is correct. And let's see, the very first person to get it was Six Pack 110, then Noob Stacker, then Tiger Stacker. Okay.
I think Knox beat, but I have, if you go all the way up.
What?
I think Knox added at it first.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I stand corrected. Knox at 1875. And then Six Pack, and then Noob,
yeah,
and then Tiger was fourth. But I already called Tiger a winner on that one, so give Tiger a dime as well while you're at it, because I that's what I said. So congratulations, as I get myself all boosted up.
You were trying to convince yourself.
I was trying to picture. Yeah, I was. So I wrote it down earlier. 1875. There we go. All righty. Wow, we still have over 50 people here. Would you, TuliTuli, are you up for running a couple more and see if anybody is interested in a couple more pieces? Or you guys let me know if you want to keep going. We'll do what you'd like. Yeah, you got it, Tiger. And here we go. I hate to say goodbye to over 50 people here. It is Saturday night. We rested today. So TuliTuli says, let's go. All right. Here we go. Let's see. What do you guys want to see? That is, All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's just start with a crazy one. Buck and Go on a Sagittarius. National Bar Buck and Go on a Sagittarius for your consideration. It's an ounce of silver for that Sagittarius in your life. And I will tell you that Sagittarius, that zodiac sign, is known for people of high intelligence and great creativity and good looks too, wouldn't you say, Mrs. T? Uh-huh.
Just gonna keep adding on to
Uh-huh. Yeah. Jay's at $10 on Sagittarius. Knox is at 25.
Yeah.
Let's see where the Sagittarius ends. And any more Silvertown? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do have some Silvertown. TJF is at 26, followed by Jay, but TJF was the first to get to 26. So, Jay's at 28. Jay's at 28. And Jay's at 28. We'll count them down. We'll go pretty quick here at the end, going one time. Jay at 28, going two times, and going once, going twice, and sold. Looks like Jay at 28. Oh, Fasika's right behind. Jay got it at 28. All right, but don't worry. There'll be more Buck and Goes like this from Winchester, Indiana. Buck and Go on the old Silvertown in the plastic. I'll even cut it apart if I have to, if the winner only wants one. So there we go. This plastic's not staying up. Oh boy, that's a problem. Don't worry, Mrs. T. I'm not going there.
No, please.
All right. Let's see. Henry Hicks is at, as the as it sinks down further and further. $16. Henry's at 20 on the Silvertown bar.
Stop talking to yourself.
I am. Let's see. Knox is at 25. Who asked for Silvertown anyway? Was that Fish Finder? Six pack 110 is at 26. I mean, man, it's pristine. That's for sure. It's still in the plastic. Doesn't appear to be any puncture holes or anything like that, with like a weird little bit of air getting through there to give it a funky tone or anything. Long Live Coins is here. Hey, LLC. Nice to see you here using your nice display there. And here we go. LLC at 27 going one time. Let's see if anybody takes it to 28. LLC at 27 going two times. It's a good bargain on a Silvertown in the plastic package like that. And going once, going twice, and sniper time. Oh, RH at 28. LLC, you're out. RH is in the lead at 28, going one time. Don't worry, LLC, you can still get back in there, and he does. He's at 29. RH, you're out now because LLC is going in the perfectly preserved Silvertown, still in the plastic. Going one time with my offer of using the scissors if necessary. Going two times to LLC. Going once. Going twice. Will there be a famous RH snipe? I don't know. Sold. Alrighty. LLC at $29. Got it. LLC, one or two. Let me know. You are in control at this point. And we still have over 50 people here hanging out. LLC, just let us know. There's that. There's that. Oh, that's not going to hold. There we go. And Tiger says, congrats, LLC. Let me take a sip of H2O. There we go. And both, please. You got it. Congratulations. Let's see. Oh, somebody was asking for Bentley earlier. All right, guys. You want Bentley? Here's Bentley. Look at that guy staring right at you. And he's number 1.9. 1.9 ounces. See, basically, if I remember correctly, it was 1.98. So basically 2 ounces, but I always go to the lower number there. You get a little bonus there. Number 11, 2 sticks, 1-1. If anybody wants a Bentley pour, let's see, 2 ounces. I don't know, start me at $55. So basically a little bit over silver price. And 55 on the 2 ounce Bentley. It will come with a certificate of authenticity and a little black satchel. And once again, my appreciation for any of you who like the channel mascot Bentley at $55. No IQ says, good night, everybody. I can't wait to get TuliTuli's beautiful heart pour. It is a beautiful heart pour. That is for sure. All right, last call on the Bentley bar. Basically, how much for the real Bentley? Ooh, we paid a lot of money for that dude. He is an AKC purebred. And here is his depiction. All right.
TheSilverStacker.
No, I don't think people.
TheSilverStacker wanted to know if there are any more Tuli pours.
Oh, any more TuliTuli pours? TuliTuli did send me one other, but TuliTuli, you let me know if you want me to run it tonight or we hold off until next week. TuliTuli, you just let me know because people are asking
TheSilverStacker's asking.
for TuliTuli bars, or excuse me, pours.
course.
Let me know, TuliTuli. Your call. I'll do whatever you'd like. But let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. It is the wisdom. Oh, inquiring minds want to know. Uh-oh, TuliTuli says go for it. Mrs. T, it's that package over there. All right, guys.
Yes.
You ready for some fireworks at the end? Here we go. Let me see. I kind of took a sneak peek at this one. I zoomed out. Yeah. All right. TuliTuli is really good at the packaging. Look at that. He's got the thank you, the heart. Man, oh man, very nice. Here we go. Little satchel there. Even with the button. Nice touch, TuliTuli. Certificate. It comes with a little sticker that I think it really looks nice this way. It looks like TuliTuli's flying upside down through the air. And let's see. What does the certificate of authenticity say? Wisdom round, 4.1 ounces, 2023, number 2. I'm going to assume she kept the first one. And this must be the first one that's available to you guys. Wow. Look at that. Man, oh man, that is pretty. Talk about high relief.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, nice pour lines. Number 2. Let's start off at,
Nice.
oh gosh, start me off at 150 on this one. 150 on this one. And yeah, that is an absolute stunner. And
So we'll see stackers at 155.
okay, 155. Tuli, what is this on the left here? As we look at the obverse, is that like something she's holding, like a wand or something like that? You did an excellent job. Really nice. Beautiful. Very symmetrical. Jeff Tuli Tiger Thomas is at 175. Tuli says a spear. And man, that is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And the bidders are coming out of the woodwork. For Shiny Shiny Man is at 180.
Wow.
And Shiny at 180. Let me get that focus. And here we go. Jeff Tuli Tiger Thomas is at 190. Stacker Man's Rabbit Hole is at 200. How much weight? It is 4.1 ounces. Jeff Tuli Tiger Thomas is at 250. And man, what a beautiful, beautiful piece.
Yeah.
Jeff Tuli Tiger Thomas is at 250.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous. There you go. Stacker Man is at 260. Oh, this is fun. This is crazy. Jeff Tuli Tiger Thomas is at 300. Tuli, are you? Oh gosh, Tuli, feel the love. TuliTuli, feel the love. This is awesome. Jeff Tuli Tiger Thomas at 300. And Tiger says, go Jeff TTT.
Yeah.
Man, Shiny Man's at 310.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Holy smokes. This is crazy. Shiny Man at 310. And then Ronald says, Jeff better buy it. Jeff is at 350, Mrs. T.
Wow.
350. Mentally Corrupted says, nice. I agree. Stacker Man's at 315, but Jeff hit 350.
Wow.
Wow. Shiver me timbers. David DeBloom, I'm with you, man. Whoa. Shiny Man is not backing down. He's at 355.
Wow.
Whoa.
It's gonna be
this is awesome.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Man, oh man. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. There's over 50 people here hanging out. And these guys are going nuts. at 355. 355. Shiny's at 355. Jeff Tuli Tiger Thomas is at 360. And Tuli wanted you to know that this is not the very first one, right, TuliTuli? That there's a prototype floating around. It's still in your possession.
Oh, okay.
This is number 2 right here. Number 2 with a crazy beautiful pour lines. Well done indeed. And let's see, Jeff is at 360. Jeff is at 360. They're just collectors, supporters, people who appreciate the effort.
Yes.
And there you go. I think we might have a countdown. Jeff Tuli Tiger Thomas at 360. And Jeff Tuli Tiger, let's see.
Yeah.
Who said that? I'll get the prototype then. I don't know if that's available. Is that available, Tuli? I'm looking at Jeff at 360 going one time. Oh, True Text Coin got it for 800. Oh, gosh. So this is it then. If you want it, here's your chance.
Yeah.
I can't speak to any other auctions or prototypes or.
She has it.
Okay, she has it with her.
Yeah.
Tuli, are you going to sell that eventually, or are you planning on keeping it? I don't know. Either way, this one's going for 360, and whoever's contemplating it better think fast, because I am saying, yes, you're keeping it with you.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the lowest number you can get, is what I'm understanding.
Yes. Going
once, going twice, and sold. Congratulations. Oh my goodness. OC Stacker right after the bell. Sorry about that, OC. You're just a second late. OC, on my screen, I'm seeing OC is after sold. So that means who had it at, was it 360?
I see Jeff.
Let's see.
Yeah, 360.
Yeah, Jeff at 360 is what I'm seeing. And yep, that's where it went. Jeff at 360 is where it went. And congratulations, Jeff. Congratulations to Shiny Man for... I'm going to take a picture of what I see.
Yes.
So there's no controversy whatsoever. And I'm going to take a picture and show you what I see. And I want at the end of the day, it comes down to whatever's on my screen. And I would certainly love to do a little bit better for TuliTuli, but I see sold and then OC below. And I can't go by what's on other people's screen. At the end of the day, I have to go by what's on my screen, and sold, and then OC 375. I hope you understand that. And congratulations to, who was that? Jeff to
Jeff to JTT.
Jeff
Tuli.
Lost my sound effects.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. There we go. And there we go. There we go. Woo! All right. Well, congratulations, guys. TuliTuli, if you want to send your prototype this way, I'd be happy to sell it on here next week or whenever you'd like. No pressure. You just think about it and do whatever you feel like doing. But your pieces will always have a spot here on my channel. And I appreciate your support, my friend. And there we go. Let me zoom out. Whew! After all that excitement, this goes with it, Mrs. T. After all that excitement, yeah, it is. I'll tell you what, just for the heck of it, this piece right here, these are going, and I do have one for myself. Yeah. Okay. these are going on eBay. I think I mentioned, if you weren't around at the beginning, these are going on eBay for like 65, 65, 63. I think that one went for like 62 or something like that, but over $60. Are you ready for this? Buck and go. Buck and go. I know, Mrs. T, if she had a voice, she'd be yelling at me. Buck and go on the Una and the Lion. And I don't know, take it wherever you want. If it goes for 25, or if it goes for 45, or if it goes for 50, I don't know. It's going to go somewhere to one of you. Buck and go on the Una and the Lion. And let's keep this train rolling. Noob is at 28. On the Una and the Lion, a $60 bar all day long. We'll see where she lands. See where she lands. Shiny is at 29. And Silver Boy is at 30. All the bids are flowing in. And let's see. OC is asking if Jeff gets tired of it, contact him. And oh boy, Silver Boy, this could be the deal of the night if you got this at 30. There you go. $30. Woo! There you go. And all right. I hope, well, good luck. Silver Boy Blues at 30. Oh boy, that is a crazy deal. That's half price.
Yeah.
Where's there? Oh, Fall Guys at 31. I was gonna say half price. Fasikas at 32. Now everybody wakes up. They're like, "What?" Silver Boy is at 33. This is the Royal Mint. 1 ounce, $9.99, fine silver. There you go, guys. Pretty depiction. All right, the Fall Guys at 35. And I will start the countdown. Get in now, guys. This Fall Guy is going to get a heck of a deal here. Going one time. Fall Guy at 35. Going 2 times. Oh, Fasikas is at 36. He bumps it up. Sorry, Fall Guy, you're out. But we're still way before retail, or way below retail price. Fasikas going 1 time. Thank you, Jeff Tuli Tiger Thomas. Much appreciated. I don't know. Remember that? Who was in the Fall Guy? Was that? It was a $6 million man. What's his name? Was it Gene, or what was his name? What was the $6 million man's name? Lee Majors. Oh, there you go. Thank you.
Somebody knew.
All right. Fall Guy at 37 going 2 times. Lee Majors, thank you. Fall Guy with the Steal of the Night going once.
$38.
Oh, Fasikas is at 38. Get my sound back here. Sound effects. All right. Let's see. Fasikas throwing out a $38 bid. So you'd have to be at 40. And because he's got a backup bid. Fasikas at 38 going 1 time. Yep. Oh, they're playing out there.
Yeah.
Fasikas at 38 going 2 times. Going once. Oh, Fall Guy's at 40. Fall Guy at 40 going 1 time. Yeah, I don't think that show lasted that long. Fish Finder was jumping in there at 40. Fasikas is at 41. And we're slowly inching up towards a more reasonable price. Fasikas at 41 going 1 time. Fasikas at 41 going 2 times. As we approach the 227 mark. Wow. Going once.
Yeah.
going twice, and sold. I'm looking at Fasicas at 41. Congratulations. That's a good deal. 41 on a $61 bar. Good job. Well done. And Mrs. T is saying that should be the end of the night. I'll tell you what. Let's see what we got here. Let's finish. We'll make it clear to everybody that we're finishing. And oh, what the heck? Let's throw this guy out. This guy will be the last one of the night, and we'll go a buck and go on the Indian round. The Native American with the headdress, buck and go. See where she lands. I hate to say goodbye to over 50 people, but I'm getting kind of tired. Mrs. T is getting kind of tired, and seems like the bidding slowed down a little bit too. And TuliTuli has been very gracious to be here this late at night on a Saturday night.
Yep.
TJF is at 25. TJF is at 25. Let's see if that stays, TJF. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. We've had a fun night. It was cool to see those 6-packs at 28. It was really cool to see those TuliTuli silver pours do so well. And a 6-pack at 28 going one time. I'm looking at 6-pack at 28 going 2 times. By the way, do you guys want to see Bentley? Just let us know. If you would like to get a glimpse of that dude, we will show him.
Go grab him.
And going once, going twice, and sold. Mrs. T, it looks like 6-pack at 28. Got that one. And I think that's going to be the last one of the night.
Okay.
Woo! All right. Good night, everybody. We'll show you Bentley before we call it quits and turn off the old live stream on StreamYard here and move that out of the way and get ready to show Senor Bentley.
He's not a baby no more.
Oh, no. He's not a baby anymore at all. He'll probably chew up these little blocks here. And TuliTuli, thank you so much for being here. And Mrs. C, you're going to grab that dude?
Yep.
All right. Here we go.
Because right now he's messing.
I know. He's being a little troublemaker.
He is.
All right. Let's get ready. And here we go. We'll pan up so you can see this guy. He'll be here in just a moment.
He was right already at the door.
And
of
by
course.
Here he comes.
Already at the door.
By the way, go Chiefs tomorrow. I don't know who you guys are rooting for, but there's a guy on the Chiefs named Nick Allegretti who is a coin collector. So for that reason, and Patrick Mahomes is a pretty decent, like wholesome guy. So that's a good reason to root for them. But I'm really going for the coin collector, to be honest with you. Nicky Allegretti is from not far from here. Oh, here he is, the Bentley boy. Bentley, say hello. I told you guys he's getting big. And I'm teaching him how to sit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Bentley. Good job, buddy. Here. There he goes.
There he goes.
All right. Well, everybody have a good rest of your Saturday night. Good night. God bless. TuliTuli, thank you so much. Everybody else, thank you for being here.
Have a wonderful week.
Tiger, nope.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Happy
Don't forget your
Valentine's
sweetie.
Day.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night.
There's your voice. All right. Good night, guys. Oy.